13. So as far as battery life is concerned, I did a follow-up video on iOS 13.5 the other day, and 71% said they had the same or better battery life than the previous public version. Now, some people, of course, those that are having bad battery life are going to be more outspoken about that, and you can see my battery health is 98% after this update. Now, updates do not decrease your battery health. They simply recheck the physical battery to see how it's doing, and all batteries degrade over time. So until someone releases a new battery that doesn't degrade over time, this will continue to be a thing on all phones, all devices that use batteries. Now, over the past 10 days, you can see here is my usage, and there was a little bit of a hiccup there, but over the past 10 days, here's my usage. So it varies depending on the day. This day was a little bit better. So 3 hours and 43 minutes of screen on time, 2 hours and 54 minutes of screen off time, and I used about 40% of my battery. So I'm getting about 10 to 12 hours combined with both screen on and screen off time, which is basically playing at them. I ran it in Geekbench 5 like I normally do, so if you're seeing much higher scores, you may be in a previous version. But I scored 1,317 for single core, 3,361 for multi-core. And keep in mind, I run these right after I install the update, and it takes time usually for things to happen in the background, but I do make sure the phones are cool. So usually they're a little bit warm after you update because they're processing a lot of data. So you can see on June 1st versus May 19th, the scores are a little bit lower, but again, I ran this right after installing it. So keep in mind these scores could go up, but they're close enough that I really wouldn't pay attention to it. It's usually good enough. Now let's take a look at all of these devices so you can compare what I have with what you have. Now from left to right, I have the 2020 iPad Pro 12.9, followed by the iPhone 7, then the iPhone 10. But of course, I'll keep you updated on that. If you found anything else in iOS 13.5.1, please let me know in the comments below.